Well, Sunday here in the U.S. is going to be Mother's Day. I understand that there are more cards sent at this time and more phone calls made on that one day than any other day of the year. It's a special day, and rightly so, because there's something incredibly different about mothers. I can't really explain it. I've seen a lot of folks and seen a lot of families over the years, but there's just something very different about moms. You know, dads, self-included, can love their kids, care about their kids, and really try to nurture their kids. But typically moms can do that in a supercharged kind of way. Now sometimes it almost gets to the point where it seems unhealthy, you know, like let them go, let them grow up, get them out of the nest. It's okay for them to hurt and experience pain. But, you know, if the kids are struggling, no one feels it quite like a mom. And most moms have this nesting thing that I can't really understand. Maybe it has something to do with coming out of the umbilical cord and still having some attachment, but regardless of their ages, moms want the house just right, and then they want all those kids back home. Even if it's for a few minutes or a few days. And of course, after the kids do come back for a little while, sometimes we all remember that Mother Nature had it right when we said, you know, there comes a time when we need separate nests. You know, dads can sit at the bedside of an ill child too, but I think typically not with the intensity that a mom can. You know, put the best picture in your mind of the best mom there could possibly be. It's my hope that that picture will be of your mom, but if not, think of the most loving, kind, gentle, nurturing mother that you could possibly imagine. You have that picture in your mind? Now hear this. God loves you more than that. You know, in Isaiah, God says this. He said, "Can a mother forget the baby at her breast and have no compassion on the child that she's born? And though she may forget, I will not forget you. See, I have engraved you on the palms of my hands." Did you hear that? It's more likely that your own mama would forget you than that God would forget us. It's His promise. I will not forget you. And what do you think that meant when He says that He's engraved us on the palm of His hand? Is that some just gentle reminder? Or perhaps is that a foreshadowing of the time when God would show the ultimate sacrifice of parental love, the love we would associate with a mom, when He gave His own Son, who perhaps those nails that were in His hand bore our own name. We are engraved in the palms of His hands. You know, this Mother's Day, give your mom a call. Tell her that you love her, and if you're around close enough to be able to spend time with her, that's great too. While you're doing that, also lift up a prayer of comfort for some of those for whom Mother's Day is a little tougher. Those perhaps who've lost a mom recently. Those who don't have a good memory of a mom and whose moms were distant or cold or harsh. Or perhaps those who for whatever reason just weren't able to have children and weren't able to be a mom that as they wanted to. Lift those people up in prayer as well. But remember that above all, it's God who's the ultimate comforter, and He's engraved us on the palms of His hands.